There be dragons. Round 2, friends. They're incoming, and I've got everybody already set up. Unfortunately, Misha is still messing around with that nonsense down there, but, yeah, what are you gonna do, right? Yeah, she's just... Well, I don't know what the deal is with that, but no one mentioned it in the last episode, so I don't know how to fix it. Everyone's gonna come up here, though, as fast as possible. I was really hoping to actually get these guys set up on the ballistas and also the catapult here in time. One of them was supposed to be Misha. Oh, there we go. Now, nope, she's actually not coming up here regardless. Let's get Zev up here, I suppose, at the corner. I really wanted to have myself at the corner as well, along with Paldos. Paldos is now ready. We'll get him right at the front line. You know what, Zev? You can go to the back line. Let's get Cinnamon. Oh, there's that mithril walking stick right up there as well. We're all mounted. We're ready to go. These guys are trying to come in. Ayash, you need to come up there and man that ballista, friend. Kyosuke, you're not doing anything? Come over here and man that ballista. And Oleg, fire at will. Fire at will. Set target. Just, you don't even need to set the target, honestly. Just, I don't even know how to set the target on these guys. Look at them. Like, how the heck do you even target them? Well, we don't have targets, do we? Sandstone chunk is loaded. Never mind, it's good. We're just reloading right now is all. They're slowly coming in, walking, like, tiptoeing over the caltrops. Ooh, slowing down a little bit here. Paldos and Cinnamon getting in. Ayesh got one big shot. Come on, guys. Come on in. We're waiting for you. We are waiting for you. And in they go. Ooh, let's see how this works out. Me, Cinnamon, and Paldos versus a dragon. Yeah, that thing is already super insanely bleeding. And stabby, stabby. Yep, wrecking that thing. We're scared because it's a dragon. Ooh, someone got attacked, one of our little pups. We can't really get any more guys in here. I suppose if I wanted to, I could back up, but we're probably better off just having it be like this, because I think only one of them can attack at a time. Could be mistaken about this. How's this going over here? We got a sandstone chunk loaded, but we can't use it because Oleg's too close. The ballista, I believe... There we go, nice big ballista shot. Ayash as well. How much longer? Operating the turret. Ooh, another hit on one of the pups. So far, none of us have actually been hit, though. Nice, one down. Oh, Stixie's been beaten to death. Oh no, we lost our first boar. Oh, there's a nice big ballista into the side of it. I was wondering what was happening. Let's look at the medical tab over here in our animals. Wu-Ten's got a big scratch, but that's about it. I wonder what happened to poor Stixie's. We'll find out in a minute here. Ooh, we actually have an opportunity to tame this dragon. We could totally tame it, and we could try to save it. But for now, we'll just kind of keep working on the other one. Oleg, there's no reason for you to be over there. Kiyosuke, you can keep operating this turret. But chicken door from Marie, you guys don't need to be in there doing anything. Misha, you can get off alert as well. Hopefully you can actually eat. Yep, she's done messing with that. Whatever that issue is taken care of. Let's check out this dragon over here. Male dragon fire drake. State blind. Now that's weird. Why is he blind? Sight. Very poor. Oh, he kicked dirt in his eye. Blinded dragon. That's how you kill a dragon, friends. Death in 8 hours. This is the one that I can't tell which one's which. No, this is actually the one that we're attacking, I think. Oh, another big ballista there. And looks like we're good. Everybody off alert now. Let's see what happened here. Let's go to medical hostiles? No, it's not going to work. Is there a way to see these dragons? Medical visitors? No, that's not going to work. All right, well. Wildlife tab? There we go. This one right there. This guy's dead in 4 hours. We could tame him, and then maybe we could have Cinnamon come over here and rescue the dragon. Yes! Cinnamon, please. What are you doing? You're carrying the dragon? Yeah, look at Cinnamon just hurls a dragon on his shoulder and runs off. You guys want to get off alert? You're free to go. Everyone's free to go up here. Thought I had already turned them off alert, but apparently not. Paldos and myself. Yeah, let's go do whatever you guys need to do. The dragons have been dispatched. No surprises there because one of them is already dead. Oh, by the way, this one up here, let's haul that one urgently. If I can manage to click it. Okay, so the actual click spot is like in the back under torso. Let's haul that super urgently. And let's see what's going on here with Cinnamon. It might be possible. Oh, what happened to poor Stixie? Ayash, no. What are you doing with poor Stixie? We need a grave for Stixie. All the war boars deserve not to be eaten. That is for sure. Marie, come over here and prioritize that. And then let's not butcher up Stixie. I want to see what happened to Stixie and why it happens. Meanwhile, Cinnamon's still walking over there. So, oh, her neck got bitten off. That's all that happened. 0 out of 28. Just unlucky, I suppose. She could have gotten attacked anywhere. Wow, she got clawed through the heart. Oh no, she was pregnant late stage too. Well, there goes some of our potential war boars. Is this dragon gonna make it back, do you guys think? We'll see, I suppose. Cinnamon took a long time to get that guy in there. Let's get her off alert. She's now tending to the dragon. Well, it only took 1 hour. Okay, you know what? Dragon needs some good meds. We're not going to get that taken care of any other way. Whoa. I don't think we're going to get it taken care of any way regardless. That is a lot of things. Come on, Cinnamon. Tend like the wind. While this is, well... Okay, what we should do is set up a stockpile over here. Stockpile zone. Let's put a stockpile zone right there. Clear all, priority critical, and let's make this for herbal. Oh, animal herbal medicine bed. Yeah, those are part of a mod that I don't really use, like, ever at all. But if that's critical, let's go check this one over here. This one is important. Fantastic. Let's have Misha very quickly come down here. If at all possible. Can we... Okay, Cinnamon's actually hauling all of these. Let's have her haul those meds quickly. Should have done this a little bit sooner. I might have had a better opportunity. We might actually get it. We might get it. There's a bunch of meds. Cinnamon, you need to come over here right now. You're the best in the town. Reserve. Working on that dragon. Let's see if we can get ourselves a dragon. I don't know how the heck I'm going to feed it. But I mean, with the corpses of our enemies is the obvious answer. 2 hours here. Look at this dragon. The chances seriously look slim. I mean, 1 hour. We're trying our absolute best. Still 1 hour. 0.9, 0.8. We're tending like the wind. 0.5. Yeah, no way that's happening. 0.3, 8 seconds, 3 seconds. Yeah, we tried. I don't know how you're ever going to tame a dragon when they're bleeding 99,000 times. So, oh, well. Unfortunate. We can get this guy over here. You know what? I could probably leave those. No, let's delete those. We don't need that stockpile there. All right, well. At this point... Oh, no, please tell me we didn't butcher Stixie. No, we didn't. However... Who the heck went into my corpse? Contains a human corpse. Oh, someone went in there. What the heck? Ayash, come over here. Help us with this a little bit, would you, buddy? It's not supposed to be a human corpse. It's just some random Artem the Warrior is in there. What? No, he's not. We want to set the storage here to not human animal corpses. And now, Ayash, if you would be so kind as to zoom over here... Maybe prioritize haul Stixie. That's what we want. And now we got 3 more dragons for butchering. Beautiful. So this should give us all the shirts we need and upgrade all of our pants and shirts in the entire colony. So what I'm thinking is, very soon here, we have a couple more animals. Oh, do we get Stixie over here? I think so. Yep, contains Stixie. Fantastic. Artem over here is just gonna... This is just a skeleton. It's like an old dwarf skeleton. I think it's about time to go invade the dragons. It seems like we're not having too much of an issue with them. But at the same time, if we invade them, we could get raided, and that could be really bad. So, what I might do here is just hang out for a little bit. Let's do some training on all these new boars. Get them ready to ride, because unfortunately, Stixie's no more. We only have... Wow, I actually... Of the 3 war boars I brought, 2 of them were the pregnant ones. That was a stupid misplay on my part. But yeah, I want to move also the base up to this room this episode. But for now, I don't think a huge amount's going to go on. So I'll probably just edit for a while until things get taken care of. Because there's a lot. There's just a lot of hauling and little micromanagey things to do. Also, all of these random rices need to be like hauled urgently because they're deteriorating. And Tattered to Battle is actually only down to a handful of people. And a major break risk on Misha. How come? Cedric died. She saw a bunch of corpses. Had a nightmare. Yeah, well, it's as best we can do for her, I suppose. Anywho's, that's about it. We'll chop this stuff up. make some progress, and see what happens. Well, that didn't take too long. Now we have a new election. Election being held, and definitely never been here before. Looks like Misha wants to replace Cedric, her fallen husband. She will take the position seriously. The mayor should ensure that every colonist is taken care of. We need to dream big. She wants to dream big because she's small. We need to address what's happening in the present. Our colony has everything we need. Marie is also running as well. That's new. Drugs can make our lives easier and better. She's just pro-drugs. That's all Marie cares about. I'll do what needs to be done. Everyone should earn what they have. Our colony has everything we need. This colony needs a strong leader. And Paul Dose is running once again. This job won't go to my head, he says. I don't think anything goes to Paul Dose's head, to be honest. Except for, like, the woos of female hobbitses. No one else is capable of leading the colony. Vote for the person you know and respect. It's like a threat. We can create a bright future. We need to address what's happening in the present. All right, well, we'll see the results of that in a couple of days. Ooh, look at all the pups bringing in our hay. I like that quite a bit. But yeah, all of this deterioration is now just about taken care of. And that's going to probably be it for a little while. Yeah, the meats are going to start rotting away now as well. I thought they lasted a lot longer than they did. I could put them in the pots, but I've said this 1,000 times. I'm not going to put anything in the pots but raw meat. Because it's just too exploity for me. Colonists are gathering to celebrate Paul Dose and Cinnamon's marriage. Now, don't I have a marriage... Oh, yeah, I do have a marriage spot over here. Okay, so why are they gathering over here? Oh, maybe they're just all having some alcohols before the marriage? This is curious. Misha has gotten food poisoning from milk. It's a dangerous food type for hobbitses, don't you know? Cinnamon only has one arm, so I don't want her to do the butchering over here. I was waiting for Misha, but then she went on a mental break, so we can't have her to do it either. Our best cook is Cinnamon with a 15. Misha's got a 15 as well. Paul Dose has a 2. I suppose I could have Paul Dose butcher, assuming Paul Dose has half-decent manipulation. His manipulation is 92. That's not bad. Misha's is food... Well, it's going to have to actually be Paul Dose. Now, if I have a marriage spot, which I actually do have over here, like I finally built it and no one's going to the... Wait, maybe this is like the pre-ceremony? They're beginning their... What the heck is this game? I literally had a marriage spot right there. What? This has got to be something to do with the stupid dwarf doors preventing us from utilizing the marriage spot. Ah. Well, friends, it has finally come to pass that Paul Dose and Cinnamon are getting married while I look on gleefully, as does Oleg. Ayesh and Maria are a little bit preoccupied with Dwarf and Mead. Can't blame them. Zev's trying to, like, play board games because he's a little bit bored. Misha's over here just sulking. You can't believe she's missing Cinnamon's marriage. She got food poisoning from milk, so she goes into Cedric's room. She has like a death wish, apparently. She just doesn't want to live without Cedric anymore. This is his office anyway. It's now Chicken Dwarf's room. She just wants to sit in here and drink even more milk, even though she has the food poisoning from it before. Just reminiscent of old Cedric. Punching her in the stomach, apparently. Marriage is apparently complete, and now everyone's having the ceremonies. Misha, are you going to attend? You going to attend the marriage? Is anyone sleeping through? Of course, Kiyosuke's sleeping through the marriage. We should probably wake him up and get him over here. He's just missing out on the whole thing. Chicken Dwarf, are you coming in now? Yeah, he is. He's spectating. Took him a while, though, because he's got that peg leg, I believe. Yeah, from a long time ago against the dragon. We're getting kind of wrecked, like, limb-wise. We might have to go fight the dragon before we lose all our limbs. And we're incapable of holding weapons. Misha's no longer picking out on food, and now she's coming to the marriage ceremony. She's not going to miss it, friends. If you thought Misha would miss Cinnamon's marriage, boy, are you wrong. 100, 100. Look at this. Look, I've never seen in my entire life a list so long in Rimworld before. They have talked about everything under the sun. Wow. Even with the insulting they had, it made no difference. 100%. They're such good friends that can insult each other all day long. Conversation about the inevitability of death. -1. Misha wasn't a big fan of that one. I should probably have a bigger room. I mean, we have more dwarves now and only enough space for 4. People have to, like, share their ale at the same time. Look how warm and look at all the pups everywhere. Too bad, like, this isn't our actual base and this is supposed to be it. But, I mean, as we get closer and closer towards this series coming to an end, I'm getting kind of nostalgic about it. Like, we've had so many good times in here. So many marriage ceremonies. Not that we were supposed to have one in here. I mean, I actually went through all the work to get this beautiful thing set up, and they didn't even use it. But, what are you gonna do? Oh, look at that. Misha throws up at the end of the ceremony. Everybody's eating the jerked meats now. Throw the ale on the ground. Time for some raw meat. Good to go. Yep, we need a big room, because we just don't have the space. I'm gonna build it soon. Like this episode. That's the goal. And I did need to get Paul Dose up here actually doing the butchering, because he's the only one with half-decent manipulation. There. Oh, boy. I knew that was coming, but something about it, though. There's something about it is just incredible. Look at that. Why am I... I should not. I guess it doesn't matter. Anyway, we're going to speed up a bit of a while here and let things get taken care of. Also, we've got an ambrosia sprout, which is out there. I don't care too much about it. I suppose it might make some sense now. We've got tons of limestone, very little sandstone. Do we have everything on haul? Yeah, the pups are basically allowed to go wherever they want to do whatever they want. Wow, there's not much going on here, though, if you look around the map. There's basically almost no chunks. Let's grab all these guys, and we'll just set them to haul so the pups have something to do. Oh, actually, there's more up here. Yeah, just make sure they always have something to haul. Especially sandstone, because that's what we need the most of. Oh, yeah, we're rebuilding the traps. I forgot all about that. That's probably where most of our sandstone's going, now that I think about it. Wow, completely forgot that. Yeah, look how many more traps we got to put back together. Anywho's, a time for peace and relaxation for a bit of a while. Well, it has definitely been quite a while. I don't know how long it's been, maybe 15 minutes, and nothing has happened. Just nothing's going on at all anywhere. I did get 8 billion hay, and then I only now realized the hay actually spoils in like a month. I thought it spoiled in like 2 years. But unfortunately, yeah, some of it spoils at one point. I guess this is just really old hay then. So we've got a lot of old hay here. I guess it does take that long to spoil. Yeah, 1.2 years. Okay. And it'll freeze through the winter. Pretty sure a lot of this is going to get wrecked, but I decided to allow kibble down here. Anessa has given birth. Oh boy, we've got even more little pups. That's too many pups. We got everything trained over here. I let the hounds out, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 fully grown, completely trained, and look at this. 5 of them are pregnant, and 3 more of them have just been born. That's insane. I can't handle this many puppies. Actually, I can handle it because they don't eat hay, but they do eat the kibble. A lot of the dragon meat's rotted, but we have a ton more. And I moved some hay over here so we can make some more kibble. But yeah, everything's basically taken care of here for the most part. I'm not sure it makes a huge amount of sense for me to keep these pups, but at the same time, they're doing a good job hauling things everywhere. I can't seem to get Chicken Dwarf with the priority list to actually work at smelting, but he does indeed smelt these things. And people were saying in the comments that he wouldn't work on them, or you can't smelt medieval things at not medieval benches, and vice versa. But I'm definitely smelting dwarven things at medieval benches, so I know at least that works. Like this is a dwarven. Oh wait, no, that's a medieval thing. Let's see if he smelts the. Yep, he's smelting. That's a dwarven mod shield, and he's smelting it at the medieval bench. So it definitely works. It's just that I don't know where the priorities lie for that. It's not under smelting. Because under Chicken Dwarf here, I have smelting. It's under crafting. I have that on a 4, and he just never does it. And then over here, I have him smithing at medieval items, and he doesn't seem to ever be doing that either. Like, he will do this, but just never when I want him to. Like, he's allowed to do it. Not sure. I'll have to mess with it a little bit more to figure out what's going on. But he mostly comes up here to work at the crafting station. Which is odd, because his crafting is all on a 5. I don't know. Maybe it's Smith. I'll bump that up to a 5 and see if he'll go over there. I doubt it, but maybe. Maybe it's make weapons, or make... It's definitely not machining table, and it's definitely not fabricate things, smithing. Maybe it is, actually. Put that down to a 5. In any event, we've got a new prisoner rescue quest over here. Prisoner is being held by Dwarven bandits. Hits is being held. She's a 34-year-old rancher. She's being guarded by 24 enemies. No, I don't... She's not, definitely not a dwarf. If she were a dwarf, she'd be older. We did manage to get all of these things harvested and replanted. I got all of this harvested and replanted. It's a beautiful sight. This is super clean and stocked for the winter. Aloysius, by the way, got himself stuck between these 2 doors and almost died. But we took care of it, no problem. The hounds are really hauling everything where we need it to go. Look at this. The stockpiles are stocking up, some might say. Oh, in fact, this one's not even big enough. Look at that. We need to make that bigger. Wow. That's crazy. You know what? We can make this one... Well, I didn't want to make that one too much bigger. At least make it like that, and we can walk around like this, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, here's our chunk stockpile. That's coming along just fine. Zev's over here moving things. It's really dirty in here, but I don't think that matters too much. Yeah, Paul Dos is making these sandstone chunks like crazy. And Zev and Oleg are just hacking them up. We got 532 sandstone, and we have completed all of the traps down here. We've completed all of these traps as well. They're all back together. And believe it or not, we completed a lot of these explosive fire pot traps. Not quite all of them, but quite a lot of them, surprisingly. Some Thrumbos showed up down here and just ate all of this. They ate all the trees. That's all they did. I actually canceled this diggy because I'm not sure if it's a smart idea. It might be good to just allow it, allow people to come in here and just get stuck. That'll work out probably pretty well for us. We do have our quicklime pitch coming in, mostly on the south. Looks like we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 125. And then up here, we've got another 100. That's 225. And I don't have another one over here set up yet, so I'm going to do that actually right now. Some people are telling me to build the storage shelves. Actually, a lot of people were saying that. I suppose I will. Make a storage shelf. Well, the thing is, though, it's a little bit awkward. I suppose. We don't want it too far, so here will work. The only problem is anyone who comes down there is going to have a long way to go to get it, and they're going to be walking back here, like being shootable through areas, which is not great. Oh, the election is underway. Maybe we'll put this one down here then instead. It's probably going to be a lot safer. And another one over there. So this is going to add another 150, so we're going to need to bump this up by 75. I think. So 375 on that. We've only got 73 right now. This takes largely just wood. Wood pitch and limestone blocks. We got the limestone there. We got the wood here. You know what else we've got? Just about 97% grown trees. 98%. Oh, look, this one's 100. Yes, we're getting our wood stockpile. That has been a insanely long time coming. The tier... Oh, there's a bunch of... Oh, didn't realize there was a bunch of wood out there. Okay, I don't want to haul it urgently, necessarily. But, I mean, if there's telling me that it's deteriorating, it's probably for a reason. Yeah, it's under 50%. That's why they show me that. Well, it'd be nice to have that... But the hounds will get to it eventually, though. We've got, 14 of them doing stuff. Let's check the election underway over here. So Paul Dos is in here. Misha and Marie, they're all campaigning for Chicken Dwarf. He just sits here having a beer to drown out their sorrows. He doesn't want to hear this nonsense. Not interested in the slightest. Meanwhile, I also picked up 142 herbal meds. So we are just stocked. I mean, to the hilt. If we look over here, yeah. 288,000 wealth. This is ridiculous. My plan is wait for the next raid, evaporate the next raid, and then we set out to kill the dragons. See how long it takes to actually get to the dragons. So from where we are... Oops, I gotta click that button. It's gonna take from here to there. Wow, we gotta go all the way around. It is on the road, though, but it's only a 2-day journey, 4 days back and forth. We could come over here and kill our enemy dwarves. That's only 0.68 days. That could be a little bit of a fun thing to do. Should I kill dwarves first? Just because we hate those dwarves? I'm also wondering... Something I've never actually done is eliminate an entire faction from the map. Although we wouldn't necessarily eliminate them because there's another one way the heck up there. Really far away. But there is only 2 hill dwarves on the whole map. Way up there and way down here. That's interesting. I'd forgotten about these things entirely. Outpost. Get inspect string exception on site outpost. Well, we're not going to that one. Let's see who wins the election, friends. Earthbread's rotting away. It's fine. We got millions of everything, so. Really clean in here, though. I have been trying to keep up on making the foods. I restricted Misha and Cinnamon inside, so they've been cleaning everything, cooking everything. This is like almost completely stocked. All of these alcohol stations are full and brewing. The meat's not rotting in the salted pots. Oh, it's beautiful. Things are just... Oh, the election won by Paul Dose. He just got in there and he was like, listen, you better vote for who you know and who you respect or else. Boy, this has been a big episode for Paul Dose. He's now the town mayor and he got married to Cinnamon. He's like growing up. Apparently his youthful ways of just murdering boom rats out in the forest by his onesies. And trying to kill me by stabbing me in the back. You know, he's grown up. When he was a youthful lad, he had some adventures. I can't believe he's only 76. He's actually the youngest dwarf there ever was. That's crazy. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we've literally witnessed the coming of age of Paul Dose. He went through, like, all the females in the town, tried to murder, like, his rival who out-hunted him. He got into some really ridiculous... What are they called? Like hunting spree breaks all by his onesies. But now he's settled down. He's become the town mayor. And he's married to Cinnamon with a legion of puppies at their side. Now he's exchanging pleasantries with everybody. Oh, nope. He's arguing about desires with Ayash. Well, he's still got a little bit of gruff and tumble in him, but... Election tie settled... Also, apparently it was a tie. But Paul Dose won with a tiebreaker. Paul Dose, yes, it was a tie, but after a battle royale bickering match, Paul Dose was the only one willing to continue arguing about it. The other candidates have withdrawn, leaving him the victory. He just wouldn't quit. He wouldn't quit. Oh boy. Deterioration on some wood. That's about it. All right. Well, I don't know how long I've been playing. It feels like a couple of hours, but I'm pretty sure if I were to end the episode now, it might be like a 10-minute episode because nothing's happened. However, we're about to get wood. This is a beautiful, like, look at this. We have stockpiles of everything. The hounds are keeping everything hauled everywhere. Really, the only things we don't have, we even have all the defenses rebuilt, like almost entirely. The fire pot traps are getting built out there. We got 4 more here, and I think a handful of them down here. But other than that, it's just getting the quicklime pitch put in, which we can do a lot easier now that we're soon to have a ton of wood. And we do that, like, right away. Oh, actually, it takes wood pitch glue. Oh, and I had moved that all the way down here. Yeah, I moved this around. I should actually make the wood pitch glue first, above the quicklime pitch. So we get those made. Then the explosive pot's above the storage pot. All right, so now we'll prioritize quicklime pitch, get it all made within probably a day or so, and have the stockpiles to the roof. And then these guys over here, by the way, quicklime pitch. We want to clear everything and just turn that on important. We'll copy that profile to paste them down into these 2 in the not too distant future, and that'll be just really good. Really good. All right, well, I suppose we just continue on here for a little bit. Oh, this is all taken care of now. So I can unforbid these to finish up. Not that I really need to, but I just think it would look cool if it was perfectly symmetrical. But I mean, look at... Oh, I also built 2 more ballistas here. And I was going to start turning this on, but it takes 150 wood. But don't you know, we're starting to get our wood. So now I can actually do it. Let's unforbid at least that one. Eventually we'll get these 2 built. I suppose, how about all these sandstone walls? Yeah, we could undo that and get those sandstone. Not that I necessarily need them. In fact, they're completely useless thinking about it now, because it's not like anyone's going to be shooting us through the solid walls, because we don't have embrasures here. These ones actually are important, because the embrasures can be shot straight over. Which is a little bit of a conundrum, because if I were to do this intelligently, I would have the quicklime pitch right here, and it can't necessarily be roof, because it's still going to spoil from being outdoors. Interesting. I should have... To do this optimally with embrasures, you want to have it set up differently, so because the enemies can shoot right over it into you while you're walking around. But In any event, this is almost entirely complete. It's going to be time to move into the bedroom soon, so probably try to work on that next, unless we get a raid soon. Ooh. Wu-Ten has given birth at almost... Look at these little pups. Look at them go. Giant boar number 5. Oh, that's right. I got a bunch of boars we got to rename. How many did we get? We got 2 more. Good job, Wu-Ten. We now have 5 giant boars growing up. 2 of which actually already grew up. So at this point, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 fully grown giant boars. Even after losing Stixie. We also had a cold snap, so I put all the animals in the animal winter zone and I shut the vents off. But we started to harvest the trees, which is fantastic. And a combat supplier just now started walking in from the Shire. Look at these little guys. Ooh, it's a fancy Devil Strand Amaranth. Wow, whoa! This is a hobbit wearing a Devil Strand vest riding a rhinoceros. That's incredible. The Hobbit Burglar. What is she all about, I wonder? Look at this. She loves the melee, and she's nimble and greedy. Wow. You don't see that every day, that's for sure. Anyway, these guys are going to come in. I'm going to trade with them. Now, I did notice that people have been smelting. Yeah, Marie's over here smelting right now. So, for whatever reason, the smelting is indeed the crafting here under smelt items. Because that's the only thing Marie's even set to on a 4. Also, someone else was doing it earlier. I guess technically she has smithing here. Smith medieval items on a 4. Maybe that's what it is. But someone, I think Oleg was over here doing it before, and he didn't have smithing at all. And he just has the smelting. So, I'm pretty sure it's the smelt items. Now, that begs the question, why was Chicken Dwarf crafting stuff instead of doing this when it was set on a 4? I don't know. But we have been doing a lot of smelting, and you can see over here our inventory of weapons is finally getting lower. And look at this. Look at all these hounds. They're moving all the weapons. Yeah, 3 of them just brought 3 weapons over here from over here. This was almost full, actually. This is nearly empty now. The stuff's getting moved over here, and then from there it gets moved down here whenever they get the opportunity. Yeah, look at this. Little buddy over here. This is hauling stuff all over the place, and then it gets smelted almost immediately. Oleg's helping with crafting as well. Can't even build another smelting table if I really wanted to, but I don't see a huge need for that. I wish you could smelt at these additional ones, but I suppose it makes sense that you can't. In any event, the hobbitses are nearly in here. Our town talkie is going to be Ayesh. And let's have him come over here and trade with Malva, the combat supplier. Ooh, these things got done. Let's copy these settings and paste them into there. And paste them into there. All right, so now everything is... Boy, my throat. Everything is really coming along smoothly. These guys will buy all manner of random stuff that we have. Wow. I don't really want to sell these things because, again, they do have 5,700 silver, though. We could get it, and then we would have it. We do still have this mithril walking axe. I thought we equipped that on somebody, but apparently not. What do they have? This mithril walking axe hits for 16 with 46 armor pen. They have, like, a nanite warhammer that's not really... Well, it's got 10% hit chance, which is crazy. But it doesn't do as much damage. What is this? And Sweller. Artwork. Poor. That does a lot less damage. Why the heck would I care about that? Or Artifact, whatever it is. One-handed flange mace. That does less as well. Just none of these things are as good. They have medieval grenades, but so do we. They have the Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. 35 damage. Wow. That's... Should I buy it for the elves? Wouldn't that be insane? I kind of want it. I do. I want to buy it. If I want to actually pick it up, though, I'm going to have to sell, like, a ton of stuff. We've got so many things. Ooh, Warlord's Plate. Legendary. Movement speed minus 12. Social impact plus 10. Sure does look cool. I don't know how good it is. It's worth 13,000, so I assume a lot. Wow. These guys will buy all of our stuff, but frankly, I'm fine with just melting it down. I don't want to click a million times, and I don't particularly care about the Holy Hand Grenade. It wouldn't be that hard to just sell a few of our things, though. Let's just sell some of the more expensive stuff. Battle axe, all this stuff, great. We're at a negative. Oh, wait a minute. They only have 900. We have 5,700, so I read that wrong. Okay, we can just straight up buy it then. Let's just do this. Great. We'll take it. Where is that hand grenade? Titan is pregnant. Fantastic. Relations with the Shire have increased. I don't, Oh, it must have been over... Oh, here it is. There's the holy hand grenade. Don't know. We'll have Misha use that. Seems like something she would use. I don't know how we would use it. It would be hilarious, though. Ayesh, what on earth are you doing over here, buddy? Stargazing. Oh, you're upside down. I see. I see. Well, things have never been better. Our hay grass is freezing rapidly for the winter. I did go overboard on this, so I put it all on disallow sowing. This is insanity. Luckily, it's frozen, so it won't spoil. Hopefully, we can turn that all into kibble at some point. Although it won't fit nearly as much. It'll be 75 times however many stacks this is. That's... I don't even know how many stacks that is. The hobbitses are leaving because it's too cold for them. Makes some sense. You guys get out of here while you still can. Cinnamon needs a treatment, but that's just a mine treatment. We have deterioration on random gloves. How did these things even get here? Oh. Oh. Okay. This is messed up. Let's delete that. This zone was supposed to be expanded over there. The hounds will take care of this. That's the cool thing about those guys. Once they get caught up on the 9 million things they have to haul, which they're never going to get caught up on that, but I mean, eventually. It's nearly time to move into here. My thinking is, what I'm going to do is probably the next raid comes. We'll fight the next raid immediately afterward. I think the next raid is going to be easy because I'm going to be completely prepared, assuming we can get our quicklime pitch done. We are working on it, but it's going very slowly. We got to make the wood pitch glue, which requires a ton of wood. We do have the wood right there, though, so we should be making that pretty consistent. Very little movement to get back and forth. Another thing we can do, because chicken dwarf's usually sitting in there all the time, we can give him like a nice little sandstone stew. Yeah, he's in there like basically all the time. And there's 5 more of those guys. Yep, look at this. Then he goes immediately back to chopping up more of the pitch. He makes more pitch. It's a process, this. And then he makes 5. I wonder how much he does in a whole day. Let's just watch him for... It's only 8 in the morning. Zev came in here to... Oh, no, Zev came in here to set hello while making a chair underneath Chicken Dwarf. There you go, Chicken Dwarf. You don't have to stand in your peg leg all day long, huh? Much better. All right, so I'm not even sure how much he made because it all just got hauled out to various places. But let's check the south. Is this stockpiled? Nope, not even close. Ooh, now look at this. I'm over here smelting. This is a good opportunity. Yeah, because, no. I also have smithing on a 4. Weird. Well, we're chewing through them. Now, where's that mithril walking stick? It's not here for sure. Here it is. Mithril dwarf walking stick. So I've got a mithril. Cinnamon also apparently has the mithril. Holy bananas. We've got so many axes. Chicken Dwarf has a mithril sword. Zev has just a regular battle axe. Marie, mithril. So Zev so far is the best. Battle axe on Kiyosuke. Ayesh, Warhammer, Oleg. All right, I think Zev, you've earned it. You can come in here and you can have the mithril walking axe. So we have mithril on most of the colony now. And this thing's not even bad. It's a good battle axe, but... Ooh, Cinnamon's actually coming in here to clean now because I let her outside with Misha. Whoa! Ayesh started a social fight with Oleg. But why? What the heck is this? Ayesh struck up a conversation with Oleg. Ayesh had a brief exchange with Oleg about being overbearing. Their differences escalated until Ayesh started a fight. Who won, though? So Ayesh got a bruise on his right leg and a crack on his right tibia. Oleg got 4 bruises. Oleg is the loser of that one. Take that, Oleg. This is literally the only social interaction that has gone wrong the entire game. Misha went on a food binge. But I've been playing for like 2 hours and nothing bad has happened. Boy, it's cool to watch, though. Like, look at this. Marie's smithing as hounds bring in... Misha comes in to clean, too. Yep, there's some more. Like, as she smiths, and there's another one. Isn't that cool? There's like a legion of hounds just running stuff in here. So we're definitely working our way through it. And you can tell because this stuff's getting moved over first. Boy, there's a lot to work through, though. And then we did make all of our dragon hide tunics. Not everyone got one. I got one. Baldos got one. Cinnamon did not get one. Chicken Dwarf got one. Zev got one. Marie got one. Misha didn't, of course. Kiyosuke got one. Ayesh got one. And Oleg got one. Wow, apparently everyone got one but Cinnamon. I guess, yeah. Everyone got one but Cinnamon. That's very unfortunate, but we're basically as decked out as we can be now. Masterwork dragon hide pants on Cinnamon. I can't even imagine what her overall defense is. Can you see that statistic someplace? Combat. I don't know if you can actually see it. Like just the total accumulated of all of these things combined. I don't think so. Well, things are good in Dwarf Town. A little too good, some might say. We need to get out there and murder things. Here's a question. Should I go murder me enemy dwarves, which is probably going to be harder, or should I go around and kill the dragon first? I kind of want to go see the dragon because that was the point. What if we fail on the dwarves and I never end up killing the dragon? So I guess I should just do the dragon. Tinker has given birth. Right in our hallway over here to a whole bunch more pups. I've already done away with a bunch, but I'm going to keep 2 more. We'll put you guys in the filthy hobbitses for now until you grow up. This will give us 15 total pups, which is just an absolutely insane amount. And we're going to be pretty good in the winter because, yeah, that's good. Just wish we had more kibble, but I mean, we can make it. I've got all the stuff to make it, and I do have it set to make kibble forever, but I think we're just busy doing other stuff a lot of the time. Ooh, Matisse has given birth as well. Stubby. Oh, no, just Stubby. She gave birth to one pup named Stubby. We can't kill little Stubby. We'll keep him too. But that's it. Cold snap has receded, so we probably need to open up these things here, even though it's becoming winter. It's kind of a cold snap in my room right now. Kiyosuke's pressing buttons, apparently. Flicking a switch. Okay, good. Well, look at this. Now Ayesh is coming over here. Now, what does Ayesh have for these things? So he does not have smithing at all. At all. So that guarantees, then, that this is either... Yeah, it's smelting. It's guaranteed that that is smelting. So it just takes a while for them to get through it. But they're getting there. How much materials have we earned in the meantime? We get 1,300 iron, almost exclusively just from this. 500 steel, because that's the cap that we smelt up to. So that's nice. And if we look over here, Paul Dos has dug this entire thing out. He dug this thing out. And he dug that out. And we've got... Oh, he can't get in here. He would have probably have dug this one out too, but apparently I screwed this up. Not sure why I made such an asininely huge room. In fact, I'm going to switch this over now. And not do that and not do this. There we go. Because we are a little bit in need of rooms. And that'll be fine. All right. So I had to allow the animals to come in here during the winter. I mean, we may as well have them eat all this stuff because it's all going to disappear anyway. Even though it's... Actually, it's not even frozen anymore because the cold snap's gone. But winter is coming soon. We had quite a bit of animal starvation with those guys. This got mined out in like 1 second. Wow, that was really fast. I built another bench over here, and I just copied a link of the bills over to this one to double the amount of speed we can execute this with, because it seems like... Uh-oh. There we go. That's what I was waiting for. 26 mountain dwarves want to see just so you guys joke. Ooh. Is that some golden armor I spy? Dun, dun. Yep, golden mountain dwarf armor. Is that even... No, it's not even good. It just looks cool. Oh, look. Dose is here, friends. It's evil Baldos. What the heck is he doing? Already these dwarves are getting in a fight. No surprises that these guys are going to be easy. They seriously think they're going to siege me? We could just get Paul Dose up there and wreck him. I'm curious if they have any mithrils. Iron, silver. This is all... Oh, golden noble dwarf sword. I'm sure that's not even good, though. Iron. These guys are terrible. Steel? What happened to their good stuff? Basically, what I was waiting for was a raid, because then we'll have a reprieve where we won't get another raid within, like, a few days. So this is exactly perfect. We're going to wreck these guys as they come into our defenses. It's going to be hilarious. So in the next episode, they come in, we wreck them, and we immediately mount up, and we get on out there, and we kill us some dragons, or we die trying. And then we're very near to finishing up. I think at that point, I'm just going to have to play for, like, a whole day. Maybe I should just do, like... Maybe I should just put the game on easy mode, so I don't have to deal with raids anymore, because I think they're going to be super easy at this point. But in any event, then I could just, like, have this stuff get built out. Maybe with a time-lapse, it would be cool. But I don't know. That would take a lot of work, but... And very few people are still watching this series because nothing's going on. Everything's too good. Merciless melee dwarves have succeeded. We've lost 1 warboar and 4 dwarves over, like, almost 5 years, which is insane, especially for not using range characters. But anyways, that about does it for this episode. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I guess we'll find out. When's he returning? Paul Dose goes to assassinate evil Paul, or evil Dose. But until then, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. They're full and brewing. The meat's not rotting in the salted pots. Oh, it's beautiful. Things are just... Oh, the election won by Paul Dose. He just got in there, and he was like, listen, you better vote for who you know and who you respect, or else. Boy, this has been a big episode for Paul Dose. He's now the town mayor, and he got married to Cinnamon.